Good morning, readers. Well, I've got something a little bit different planned for you today. Tomorrow, April 10th, is Encourage a Young Writer Day. So I have a blog post up on that. I'll post the link below. And that includes some ways to encourage young writers, some resources, little bits of advice from some of the other authors that I have been talking to. So you can take a look at that blog. And I thought maybe I would show you a little bit of the writing that I did as a young writer. I was interested in writing from a very early age, and I've pulled a few things out of boxes here to show you. So I've got, this is one of the first books that I wrote, Rascal, about a rabbit, and there's 4 short little stories about Rascal the rabbit in that book. I have a lot of my writing from school. I really enjoyed my creative writing classes at school. I've got one here that's pretty funny, that's about a conversation between a fire and a marshmallow being toasted. So a very shocking and gritty story on that one. And I've got the first novel-length fiction that I wrote, which was when I was 12. And so these 3 books are filled with, yes, my longhand writing. So that was a young adult fiction crime book that I wrote, which is in here with my box of, I don't know if I can get that high enough. Oh yeah, I can. A bunch of other books that I wrote as a teenager. And also filled up a number of smaller notepads with books that I wrote back then as well. This one actually is the first draft of Don't Forget Stephen, which I have published. Not a lot of these very early books have been published, but Don't Forget Stephen has, so maybe I'll put a link for that one below as well. And yeah, so those are some of the things that I wrote as a young writer. So be sure to reach out and encourage the young writers in your life, especially tomorrow on Encourage a Young Writer Day. All right, talk to you next week.